All right. So it's your boy Chris, the Kid Cam, over here cultivating ambitious millionaires. I'm here. By the way, I'm 23 years old, um, a local resident in Kissimmee, Florida, and I am an entrepreneur, full-time real estate investor. Got started 2012, now 2014. This is my first student. All right, my boy Giovanni. Grew up together in my mom's house over here in Florida, and yeah, man, I'm so happy I get to share this moment with him. Gio, real quickly, kind of just to show you guys, everything goes on paper. I don't care if it's with your uncle. I don't care if it's with your mama. You know, you want to make sure whatever it is you guys have agreed, it's on paper and it's signed by both parties. Okay, this here is an example of an agreement of what my boys got going on. All right, our first deal. You got an $8,867 profit. Okay, $1,000 reimbursed because we had to put up a stack for the deposit. So we netted each about $4,000 minus the tuition costs. In this case, my boy got a discount for being my first student. You guys won't be so lucky out there. All right. And his remaining tuition balance is $1,500, but look what he gets to take home. About $3,000. Guys, my first deal was $3,000, and I had to split it with my boy Bob. All right, and I can tell you, I took home $1,500, and it was 4.5 hours away. This deal was how far away from my house?
Man, like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
In St. Cloud.
All right, I made a $9,000 check and almost lost my leg on my last flip deal. Okay, so guys, this is huge. This is ecstatic. Okay, to know how to do this. All right, and I just wanted to bring Gio and to kind of talk about this deal. Gio really shined on this deal, man. When it came crunch time, he was looking over my shoulders the whole time, seeing how I analyze deals. How do you tell what the after repair value is? How do you tell how to estimate repairs? How do you tell what to submit as an offer price? Okay, and how do you set all that up and be able to communicate that with your real estate agent? You know, how do you go about all this stuff to make that big payday? You know, and Gio went ahead and got down with my program. My boy paid $10,000 to learn this education, and he nowhere near got taught to be self-sufficient. It's kind of done for him. And, you know, yeah, he was successful his first deal, but it wasn't self-sufficient. So my goal is to help my students become self-sufficient at half the cost and get more knowledge than what my other mentor was dishing out, you know. So, yeah, man, this coaching program is 5 bands, but, you feel me, you don't got to come out of it out of pocket. You know, my boy couldn't afford that, you know, has a part-time job. I said, cool, man, I want you to test me. See if my knowledge actually gets us a paycheck. Okay, we'll just go 50-50 on what we got to do, you know, as far as the leg work, the talking, you know. Gio, kind of tell them what some of the stuff that you did throughout this deal.
Throughout the whole process out this deal, I had to, just alone to get it started, I had to get the deposit money, and that was kind of hard for me. I had a friend. I'm not gonna disclose his name. He was agreeing to lend me the $500 for the $1,000 deposit, and when the time came to it, I wasn't able to get it.
Flaked.
So at that time being, mind you, I only had 2 hours left. Correction, I had an hour left to get the money. I had to get $500. I didn't know where to get it. I ain't have $500 in my bank account. Knowing my mom wasn't going to give it to my grandparents. Nobody was going to give me $500. And then that's when I actually used my brain. And, you know, and I had to make sacrifices for $500. I had to pawn my chain that I do not have. I had to pawn my PS3. I had to pawn my laptop. And that's how I got the money for the deposit money. So me and Christian could go 50-50 on a $1,000 deposit. And look, within I would say, about 30 days or less than 30 days?
I mean, the contract only gives us 30 days to find an end cash buyer. All right, we're wholesalers. We're doing double closings, meaning we have a contract price over here for $93,000, right, with the seller, and we have a contract over here for $105,000 with the buyer. Okay, we're gonna bring both these documents to the title company. We get paid in the middle. Get it? So basically, we're gonna use the end buyer's money to close with the first original agreement, and then we'll right away turn around and close with the end buyer. But yeah, man, in a nutshell, I just wanted to make this video and let you guys know that the real estate is doable. It's possible as long as you have the right mentorship, man. Mentorship is so big. I can't stress that enough. Don't look at it like you can't afford it. Look at it how you can afford it. It's going to cost you more in the long run to do it by yourself than to do it with somebody that's
already doing it.
And struggled in the beginning because it wasn't. I'm telling you, my first deal was $3,000. So I'm telling my boy Jill, bro, you got it easy right now. He has it easy. He doesn't even know.
And Christian, ever since this mentorship program started, Christian stated, man, it took me 3 years to learn what you're learning in 2 years. It took him 2 years to learn what I'm learning in 2 months. And and I'm very ecstatic for it because I don't even have a high school diploma. I'm gonna say it out there. No high school diploma, man. And we made $8,400.
And my boy's working on his high school diploma so he could go get his real estate license and really turn up,
Facts.
So, guys, I hope you find this video as incredible inspiration and motivation to go out there and chase your dreams, to never let it go. Never let somebody tell you can't do something. You go at it until it's done. Okay, if you have relationships with people that are not pushing you to go beyond your capabilities, beyond your limits, you don't have a goal with somebody to chase this money legally, legitimately. We come from a day and age where we used to do dirt together. Now we doing business work together. All right. So I'm gonna have to play the video back when I first came out of jail at 19. We made a video together. We was in my mom's house. He's like, hey, AK City. We was on some bullshit, but now look at this video.
It's different.
It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? So, this is an incredible journey, and I just wanted to let you guys know that my goal in life is to be able to contribute back to humanity, man, and make the world a better place. Here are my 3 beautiful children. Say hi. Say hi. But all right, man, this is a wrap. We're out of here. This is Capital Equity Central.
We out here.
Real estate millionaires. Say real estate.